Hey, PJ, the newest member of the Hidden Beach family, um, has me sitting here because, as the newest member, he's been fielding some questions from some of you, some of the fans of the music, and some of the things that we've put out. And there's a few questions. He said, I really think you should be the one to answer this. And the first one was what it was really the vision behind the company in the first place. That's easy. I grew up on the south side of Chicago and knew nothing about the music business and had no connection to it. And I had this unbelievably idealized view of the music business because the most important food for my soul was music growing up. That's also more a large part of my education came from was through music artists, the music artists that I loved and looked up to and respected. Stevie Wonder, probably the top of that list, and from Marvin Gaye to, I mean, so many others and so many different genres of music. I listened to pretty much everything in every sort of form of music. And some of the music taught me about life in the most important, taught me about love, from relationships to politics, apartheid, things that were going on in the world that I wasn't aware of. So I want to be in that business to be a part of that experience. I got out here. I was really fortunate to get in the music business, and one of the positions I had was head of A&R at Motown Records, a famous label, and got to work with really remarkable artists. But what I learned while we were there, we had a lot of success, is that some of the most successful artists were making music, fulfilling what their fans wanted, more of the sort of some of the hits and things that they had done before, but the things that they were doing for themselves without a real commercial eye for the future were some of the things that intrigued me the most, and I couldn't believe weren't slated for release. I was in the studio with L.A. and Babyface and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and Stevie Wonder, who had amazing jazz projects and things, thousands of songs that weren't really thought for, that he was making for himself. I remember being around Dallas, Austin when he was with Madonna, and they were doing something unbelievably innovative, but it wasn't something that they were planning to put out. And I thought, wow, there should be a home for this stuff that doesn't have a genre, doesn't have anything to fit into. There's a line in the music business or the entertainment business that everybody's in this mad race to be second. And I was like, what about the things that are first? And so my goal was to have a company that was here to foster and welcome artists who were trying not to fit into any specific box or to meld boxes and do fusions of things. And so that really was the goal. And Hidden Beach itself as a name came from an idea of a place where you could go and be yourself, do what you want to do, make and create without the pressure of the commercial restraints that I saw happening in the music business around me in so often at labels. So anyway, that was really the goal. And so, PJ, I hope that answers your question and the person who asked it.